EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The veteran kicker, Dustin Hopkins, out to get things started. And off we go from the Steel City. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Russ. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. We'll try to run for it with Harris. He will have a Steelers first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Watson going to throw right away. A throw caught by Judy on the outside. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Quick throw taken in by Judy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try and run for the first down. It's 4. Watson going to give it to Chubb. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Watson. Got his man at the 6. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They look to run with 4. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Jerome Ford. Touchdown Browns. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. The return starts from the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They run it over center with Harris. He will have a Steelers 1st down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Here's a handoff to Warren. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. A run with Harris. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
2nd and 2, you're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss at 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, Wilson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Barring something very aggressive here on 4th down, this guy has now single-handedly put an end to 2 drives. First, with a pick. Now, a 3rd down sack. It just seems when his defense needs a play the most, he's the one who steps up.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a second. From the shotgun, here's Watson. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. And he is going to have a Browns first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Cleveland.
Out of the gun, Watson. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Chubb. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. Shotgun snap to Watson. On the quick slant, that's Judy.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now Watson keeping this on the zone read. Whoa! Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Wilson. He dropped this down to Warren. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. And a yard. Now Russ. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A give, and here comes Harris. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Another run here with Harris. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. He'll give it to Harris again. And he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line. First down picked up as the running game comes through. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Give up the middle to Harris. And he's into the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That's a heck of a run right there. And I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back. And you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On first down, it's Watson. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
From the shotgun, a give to Ford. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
From the pistol, a give to Chubb. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Chubb. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Third and 5. Now it's Watson. Open man, and that's Tillman. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
You know, we spend a lot of time praising the running backs, and deservingly so. But oftentimes, it's a combination of the scheme and the big guys up front who make it work, and that's exactly what we saw here on the big pickup.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The best running backs, Mike, they have a really good balance between executing the play that's designed, but then every so often they just have to trust their instincts, and sometimes that's the best plays. That's where the big home run shots come from, and when you have a talented back, you want to give them that freedom.
This one, fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. One of the Steelers has it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for George Pickens there, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt.
And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So instead of playing safe, the defense brings the heat, bring the quarterback down, and they'll walk off the field with 2 points.
In this situation, Mike, as an offense, you have to be prepared for the blitz. You know the defense smells blood. They want to come get you in the end zone and get 2 points. And that's exactly what they were able to do.
Play action. Watson. Left side, he's got Njoku. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. He'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
First down, Cleveland.
Here's Watson. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On 1st and 10, it's Chubb. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Running is Chubb. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now Watson. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Browns.
Back to throw is Watson. That's taken in by Chubb. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To the air again. Watson. He's going to run it.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. To throw is Watson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Fourth down, Dustin Hopkins now for the Browns field goal. This one from 41 yards out. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So Hopkins now, following the made field goal, back out to send it away. A return now from the 4. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
On first down, Wilson. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw again is Wilson. Now he'll run it. They get an even 20 on that one. That's a Steeler first down. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will cut the deficit down to 2. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Steelers 10.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Pierre Strong on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. A give to Ford on the zone read. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Watson going to give it to Chubb.
He was brought down by Paul Fulton. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
So on 4th down, the lefty Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Second down and 8. Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah in on the stop. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
Mike, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Now, 1st down throw for Watson. His throw left is complete with Judy. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Browns 1st down.
First and 10. Moore going in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
He keeps it himself. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. Third down and 9. Shotgun snap to Watson. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a...
He's got his big tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. This drive begins with a run by Harris. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They run it over center with Harris. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. On third down, they go with Warren. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. On first and 10, here's Watson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
To throw on second down is Watson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Here's Watson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, and after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left, and for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
The Browns getting their punting team out there, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Here's Austin to return. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field. Here's Harris. And it'll be brought down right around the 40. Myles Garrett able to bring him down. Second and 7. Another run here with Harris. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got it at the 7. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to keep it himself. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up third and goal.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. Play action. It's Wilson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score. So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. On the return, this is Strong. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
From the shotgun, a give to Ford. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
We'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down. Moore going in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
He had plenty of juice coming across to get the ball, Mike, but he hit a whole new gear after he secured it and began getting vertical. By comparison, it looked like a lot of the defenders who had a shot at him were a little flat-footed and ended up getting burned for a big game.
A run straight ahead. That's Ford.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now it's Watson. He'll get this complete, and that's Jordan Akins. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They bring Judy in motion. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
Now on comes Dustin Hopkins in a pressure situation. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one online, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So Hopkins now, following the made field goal, back out to send it away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Wilson. Now he'll run. And Wilson's been doing this a long time. He knows the drill. Slides to avoid the contact and picks up the 1st down. A gain of 16, good enough for a 1st down.
When you're game planning during the week for a mobile quarterback like this, on every down, you have to have somebody to account for him. You can see why here. He's able to escape the pocket, turn into a runner, and he can take every play and make it a big play.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Warren. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down. A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Browns' 39-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here's a give left side to Harris. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. Now Russ. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He was trying to get that to Najee Harris. And it's going to be 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. Here comes Ford on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Off he goes. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have a clock in their head. They understand exactly how much time do they have before they start stressing the protection. He realized pretty quickly here it was time to go, tuck the ball, become a runner, and he's able to pick up a big gain.
Watson going to give it to Chubb. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Watson. That's taken in by Chubb. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left. and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Out of the gun, Watson. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku. They snap it to Watson. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Browns first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches. On the handoff, this is Chubb. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. They face second down and 7. Once again, it's Chubb. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say